Oh, hey. What you got there?
Just a couple jars.
Cool, I put the recycling just past the Dolly Parton statue.
Oh, no. These are nice jars.
But aren't they the same ones that have been in the back of your car for like 2 years?
Yeah.
So why not throw them out?
Actually, that's how I know I need them. You think I would have kept them this long if they weren't nice jars? They're nice jars.
But you're not doing anything with them.
I could, though.
Okay, what?
I could keep paint in them, or my brushes, or water for my brushes.
Sure, but you haven't this whole time. So
I could eat out of them, drink out of them, plant something in them. They could be terrariums.
Terraria?
Terrariums.
Either is correct, but I don't think that's...
I could put some string lights in there, put some sand in, make it a candle holder. I could turn them into oil lamps.
But you're not doing any of these things.
I could do that viral disembodied head prank.
You don't need...
I could use them for sorting pieces when I do this puzzle.
Nice product placement.
Thank you.
Okay, I see that throwing the jars out is out of the question.
They're nice jars.
So which of all your ideas are you actually gonna do?
Oh, none. Because then I couldn't do any of the other ones. Sometimes people will say things like, we only know what happiness is because we've experienced sadness. Or we know what light is because of dark, or vice versa. But this implies that there are also some things that exist that we don't know about because their opposites don't exist. So corresponding to we only know what black is because we've seen white, you could say we only don't know what blarge is because we haven't seen Sarko.
What the fuck is blarge and Sarko?
Exactly.
Why is existential dread so embarrassing?
What do you mean?
I mean, why is an existential crisis such a mockable cliche? Like the ridiculous experience of a stereotypical loser.
Because it is?
But why? Why do we roll our eyes at someone who's beginning to recognize the emptiness of it all? The terror of my purposelessness, the almost unbearable weight of all the nothing.
Even your description of it is pretty cringe.
I mean, it comes from universal questions, questions we all ask. Why do I exist? What does it all mean? It's a common experience. We all eat, we all sleep, we all get old and die.
Die, at least.
We all want to be loved.
And we all want to fuck.
Most of us anyway, yeah. So why aren't any of those considered cliche?
I don't know. But it makes sense, I guess, that the realization that nothing ultimately matters would be treated like...
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah. Feeling an existential gut punch when you realize that everything is trivial is itself trivial.
By definition, yeah.
It's a pretty good point for such a sardonic mess.
Jesus, I'm starting to sound like you, and you're right. It is embarrassing. You're not recording this, are you?
Did you know that the word porpoise literally means pigfish? Yeah, the first syllable shares a root with pork, and the second syllable is like Pisces, pigfish. A porpoise is a pigfish. Why are you telling me this?
Cool, huh? You can't die right now. You can only die in the future.
I could die right now.
No, you couldn't have. That time has passed. You didn't die.
But I could have.
There's no evidence of that.
160,000 people die every day. That's 2 per second.
Wait. Do you just know that?
No, I looked it up for this fake conversation. Anyway, my point is, there's no moment when someone doesn't die.
But I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about you. You will only die in the future.
It won't be the future when it happens.
That's true. But all I really mean to say is you can't die right now. It's impossible.
This is really dumb.
It's almost like you're immortal.
No, it's not.
Kinda. You're immortal right now.
That doesn't mean anything.
I don't know.
You want to know how much I hate interpersonal conflict? I mean, I think I already do, but sure. I've come upon at least 3 videos in the last week where I rushed to make my own video disagreeing with it, maybe poking a little fun at the original poster, and I had some good points to make in response. I'm sure you did. But then, and this is where the anti-conflict sentiments come in, I saw that the people I was about to blast, they follow me. These strangers I was about to argue with on the internet, they like me. That's a bit of a leap, but okay. So I just couldn't do it. I felt guilty about just the thought of calling them out and making them feel bad. So you're saying you don't have the guts to publicly disagree with someone just because sometime in the past they made the minimal effort of tapping the follow button? Yes. I mean, basically, yeah. Oh my God. Tell me this right now isn't a ploy to get new followers. Because if so, it's the stupidest one I've ever seen. Well, I mean, follow me and I'll be too much of a coward to ever disagree with you. No, that's not what I'm saying. Some people do giveaways. Some people say follow for part 2, and you're like, follow me and I probably won't mock you. That's not what I'm saying. Oh my God, that's like the lowest bar promise you could possibly make. Dude, people are listening. Also, to answer the question I know you're asking because I am you, no, this video isn't funny. That's just your opinion, man. It's yours too, by definition. Fuck. This video is a tautology. Welcome to Renaming Churches with a Thesaurus. My guest today is me, but in a few minutes after I change shirts. All right, you know the drill. I say a church, you give it a new name with synonyms. And we have to move fast because the show's only a minute. No time to ask why you have your top button like that then? No, fine. Let's do it. Here we go. Dream City Church. Fantasy Town. The Summit Church.
The Climax Church. They meet in the same building as Fantasy Town. Okay, moving on, just a little bit later. Immaculate Conception. Ultra clean insemination. Not just clean, it's very sterile. Fair. Okay, next. Potential Church. Strange, but okay. Embryonic Church. All right, wait a second. We had Fantasy Town, then Climax, then Insemination, and then Embryos. I'm sensing a thematic arc here. What's next? New Birth Missionary Baptist? No. Harvest Time. Culling Hour. And that's today's episode of Renaming Churches with a Thesaurus. Come along for more. If you feel like it.